Fortinet customers are facing two separate risks at once: exploitation attempts against recently patched FortiSandbox flaws and a large credential exposure campaign affecting Fortinet devices. FortiSandbox, Fortinet's malware analysis platform, is built to detonate suspicious files and URLs in an isolated environment before they reach the rest of the network. And now, attackers appear to be going after FortiSandbox itself. Researchers at Diffused Cyber say their honeypots observed exploitation attempts against 3 recently patched FortiSandbox vulnerabilities, a path traversal in the jRPC API, and 2 OS command injections. The first 2 were patched by Fortinet in April. The third was patched in Fortinet's June updates. The most recent one, an OS command injection dubbed CVE-2026-25089, lets remote attackers send crafted HTTP requests to the FortiSandbox web interface and execute commands on the system. The other 2 bugs expand the attack path around FortiSandbox web interface and privilege boundaries. When combined, if an attacker can reach the vulnerable appliance, they may be able to move from the outside web interface towards code execution or deeper control over a security system sitting inside the environment. Now, a sandbox appliance should be isolated. That's the whole point. It handles suspicious files and URLs that may be malicious, but that doesn't necessarily make it low risk. It's still a trusted security appliance, and it's built specifically to process hostile content. If attackers can compromise the appliance itself, they may not be gaining access to just one server, but rather a server defenders use to safely analyze malware. Fortinet has patches available for all 3 vulnerabilities. If you run FortiSandbox and haven't updated yet, treat this as urgent scheduled maintenance, especially if the web interface is reachable from an untrusted network. And this week, Fortinet customers got a second warning from a different direction. CISA issued an alert about a credential exposure campaign being called Fortibleed. This isn't a new Fortinet vulnerability, but rather a credential problem at a very large scale. CISA says malicious actors have targeted internet-accessible Fortinet devices using compromised credentials. Recorded Future says the dataset reportedly includes administrative and SSL VPN credentials for 73,932 FortiGate firewall URLs across 194 countries and more than 21,600 domains. CISA's advice for Fortibleed is straightforward: terminate active SSL VPN and administrative sessions, reset credentials, enforce phishing-resistant multi-factor authentication where possible, review account activity, and make sure management interfaces are not exposed to the public internet.